morning.
As soon as we say good morning, all the dogs love to run up.
Yeah.
Um,
They just know.
between the 12 of them, we got 1 million. One of them probably knocked the phone over today, so
Which one?
I might put my money on Sawyer today.
Oh, really?
He seems a little hyped.
He is hype. Barley's just prancing around back there with the stick, so.
He laid down, so I think he'd be all right for a minute. But, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. No, I guess the day before. I was up at the tiny house, and Jared came up early morning, and Baxter was just 100 miles an hour, just for no reason. And it's like, he's not like that. He over here just. But,
That's funny.
yeah. Bandit, hey.
They never got to speak up.
Hello.
Yeah.
So.
I haven't been here.
No, I was gonna say, what did you think of the tiny house?
That was awesome.
Does it look a lot bigger on the inside or smaller so far?
Bigger with the tall walls.
Yeah.
Or ceiling or whatever. Yeah, it's so much bigger.
Yeah.
It feels awesome in there. I don't know. Maybe it's just the accomplishment of it being dried in and just that weight.
Yeah.
Like, because that is like the biggest accomplishment that we have done yet out here.
Yeah. It was definitely a process. We've had this land for 7 months, I guess.
Yeah, end of December.
Yeah. So, yeah, something like that. Whatever month this is, and
yeah,
clearly it took time to get situated out here, do the shop, do all this or whatever, and I wouldn't even have cared if it took us 7 months and all we did was build the tiny house and get dried in.
Yeah.
Because once you're dried in, you're in, and that's when it's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see the weather real quick.
Okay, weather report. Marley.
Looks like it's about 81.
81 right now, and it is 7:40. So it's gonna be spicy.
It's gonna be real spicy. I was riding the dirt bike around the other day, and oh my gosh, it was just like riding in an oven. It was miserable, and that's supposed to be our fun time, like getting out, enjoying off-grid AC.
Ain't no off-grid AC.
No.
That's what I've been working day shift. That's why I haven't been out here. And usually, when my normal schedule, I'll be able to plan around. Like, okay, I'm gonna be gone these days, and then while I'm here, I'll do videos for those days that I'm gone.
Yeah.
But it was kind of like out of the blue.
Yeah, you got kind of called in last minute.
You had to see if I can switch, and I said 100% I will do days.
Yeah.
So,
and she hates days, hates working days. She prefers nights.
No, it's amazing. And then, what else was I gonna say?
That you have the most handsome fiance in the history of fiancés.
I do. He got his mustache on and popping, so you guys know.
She liking it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hopefully, as long as the weather's good, I think we had all of 3 drops of rain. It was it started thundering, and I was like, we're gonna get some rain. I looked it up, and it said we had like an hour or so of rain, and it was like 3 drops.
Yeah.
So I don't know when we'll be getting rain out here.
It does say like 30% Wednesday or Thursday, which I don't know. That's 30%, and it's probably, if it hits us, it'd be probably
some drizzles.
Yeah.
I just want it to rain enough that the dead grass will turn green.
I want it to rain enough to where it's not so dusty.
Yeah, that too.
It is crazy.
Yeah. And that's probably why another reason it feels so hot is like the ground isn't cool.
It's spicy on the ground.
Yeah. And so it's just, I mean, one thing, this is cool too. So our neighbor Randy, he's lived in this area. I think he's there like his whole life or something.
He's in the behind us.
Yeah, they're gonna be doing some work for us, help us clear fence line and stuff. It's got a bulldozer.
The one that had the cattle.
Yeah, cattle guy, and he was out here. Oh, I didn't know what that noise was. It sounded like dog barking in the distance.
What?
Yeah, it sounded like a dog going row, row, row in the distance.
Trying to cool it down a little bit. So spicy.
But he came over and he was seeing if we, got everything clear. I talked about this in Coffee Crockers yesterday or whenever the last one was, and he said something. He's like, "Yeah, y'all guys are lucky with all this, gravel and stuff out here." And I was like, "Yeah, I guess it was just like dumped, a while back or whatever." And he said, "No, this is a natural gravel thing out here." And he said it's always been like this since he was younger, and that's why we weren't really worried about building up in the front, and we kind of like the area because it just looks completely different.
I mean, this whole property is just pretty rad with all the different spots.
I was actually thinking about that the other day, and I was like, we hit the lottery when it comes to buying land.
Yeah.
Like, other than just like an awesome crystal clear river that's running through all the time.
Yeah. Ooh.
We do have a creek.
Yeah.
That is clear water when it's running. Then we have the whole front area that looks kind of different than the back area, which is
it's got gravel.
Gravel, tons of trees on it.
Yeah.
We already had somewhat of a pond kind of already out there. We just kind of, did our thing. We have a whole area. And when I say area, I mean our whole freaking property of blackberries.
Yeah.
And then we had the sand plums. We had the deadly watermelons.
Yeah, we know not to eat the watermelons.
Yeah, I still might
or
try
whatever it is. Baby.
Wait.
The nightshade.
It is gonna give me diarrhea. Stuff like that. We have areas where this is cool for us. It's really cool trails. It's already got the hills and everything. We don't have to go with the tractor and load up dirt and all stuff. It already's got cool hills.
We just need to make walking trails.
Yeah.
Especially in this area.
I bet you from here down to the creek that way, because the dogs always go down there.
Yeah.
I bet you they're already starting to carve in a path.
The dogs are doing it for us.
Well, at least one path. I bet you they'll.
Yeah.
Guarantee we could walk down and they've probably already started doing a path, but.
Yeah, because over on this side, it is so pretty. It's those massive rocks, and then by the creek bed, and then
so this is how weird it is. This property it's crazy. So right where the tiny house is, which is literally just on this side, we got our little roadway that's coming through, and it's like a desert, and you truly feel like you're in another part,
of the country.
Yeah, desert area. Then you come on this side, which the house is 200 feet. From here, maybe tops 200 feet. You come over here and you feel like you're going into Colorado or something.
Yeah.
And you're going down, you see big rocks and cedar trees, and clearly the trees are a little different than what you get in Colorado, but you feel like you're in a whole different area.
It's cool.
Yeah. And then I feel like we got the whole pasture area.
Yeah, and then we're at a little house on the prairie.
Yeah.
Over there. I don't know where that's located, but
yeah. But yeah, it's crazy how 60 acres can be just so different. I mean, just so different, and I don't know. I love it out here. It's freaking awesome. Clearly, it's gonna be better and better and better as we get dried in on the tiny house and power and water and everything. It's just gonna get better.
Yeah, and everything we're doing is with these 4 hands
and 4 feet.
Well, then we got Jared too. He's doing stuff too.
Yeah, but we're not talking about him right now.
Okay.
This is about us.
And then, so everything we do out here is with us doing it.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I just think it's freaking awesome. And then I don't know, just looking back at everything that's been done and
yeah. Well, that's what a lot of people. Because Jared just recently put out a little 6 month time lapse or something like that, and people that have watched were like, I forgot about this.
Yeah.
And then people that didn't watch till recently were like, I never seen this before.
Yeah.
And I think that's what a lot of people that do kind of say, like, oh, you're not getting much done out there, whatever. I just don't think they know. And I don't, like...
Yeah, it's constantly doing something.
Yeah. It's been so much work, and you, like, we're the ones living it. And even, like, watching Jared's videos, I was like, dang, like, the shop and the barn area looks so different. Like...
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, everything about it just, like, so different. And then you kind of forget, like, some of the crazy storms we had, and it was like flooding in the shop, and then the creek went all the way to the very top, and then the next time you know, it was completely empty. And
yeah,
like,
so I went one of the days I wasn't here. I saw my grandma. It's been a while since I've seen her, and
shout out to Graham.
surprisingly watches. I had no idea she did. She started saying stuff. I was like, oh, you watch, and she was like, so at first it's cold, then it's flooding, you guys are getting water out of the shop, and then the bugs came.
She's like, I knew what was gonna get you.
And she said the heat came, and I knew that was gonna be what got you. I was like, you know me, Graham.
Yeah.
But she was saying something too. She was like, I never would have thought that you'd be out there with a chainsaw. She's like, can't get you to work on your yard in town, but you know, you're out there doing that. And I was like, I don't know, it's just different.
Yeah.
Whenever you know, again, like Jason and I just working with our own hands to build up our dream.
Yeah.
In life, it's just the most, I don't know, accomplished feeling.
Yeah, it's very rewarding.
Yeah, like, very rewarding. That's the word.
It is crazy because, I mean, getting a tiny house dried in and stuff, like, I've caught myself, and I feel so stupid, but at the same time, I don't. I'm like, yeah, I'll just walk around the tiny house
and just look
and just kind of, like, look at it. And it's like, it's not perfect by any means. I'm not a contractor, and I can't build everything, you know, it's not $1 million little house or nothing like that. But to walk around, I just look and I'm like, this thing's big.
Yeah.
Like,
this is definitely the biggest thing you've done.
Like, we're gonna be done with this, and at the end of the day, we can say we did it. Like, not many people can say that. So. And, you know, I think that's such a freaking awesome thing. And then with, like, the pond next to it, and...
I'm so excited about that.
Yeah, and with, like, now the campers on this side, so that whole area is just gonna be kind of itself and all that stuff. Like, it's gonna be such a cool area when it's done. Mm-hmm. Like, it's gonna feel like a vacation home. Like, it...
Yeah.
Like, it's
truly,
yeah, it's gonna be crazy. And I think that's like the coolest thing of it all is, one, there was nothing there, we just had a vision in our head. Two, we're watching it come to life. Three, whenever it's done and then people come out and we're like, look at it, you know, the satisfaction of people being like, whoa, this is cool. It's like, yeah, we did this. Like, we had a dream, a vision, and we made it come to life. And I think that's the coolest freaking thing ever. And who cares how long it takes? We're not gonna get our 4/3/truly like 1 month challenge that we did here, but who cares how long it takes? It's just the fact that you get there and you did it, and you set a goal and you finished it, whether it's before the deadline or after the deadline. As long as you finish it, like, that's all that matters. And it's gonna be such
Jason.
Wait.
I'm not even gonna say it.
Say it.
You don't finish nothing.
Oh, yes, I know.
There's fire.
Yeah, and Rufio, and then Bandit's coming over
here
now.
we go.
So.
Oh, you guys see that dust?
Yeah.
You've been running around.
I guess we'll call this real quick before it gets knocked down. But
Barley.
Don't start singing songs. That's how we get demonetized.
Oh, true.
We sang that Lifehouse song and we got demonetized, guys.
Yeah, that bit. We sang one sentence, basically, or 2 sentences of a song.
And then got demonetized.
On that video. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. So, welcome to YouTube life.
Yeah.
But, alright, guys, we're gonna...
probably just threw a stick up to himself. Did you see that?
We're gonna get busy building, doing stuff. Hopefully you guys have an awesome day. And hopefully this video uploads. We're gonna try to upload it from the rooftop of the tiny house.
Oh.
And we'll see how this goes. So, alright, guys. Peace.